The unmistakable view from a bluff overlooking Phoenix, Arizona. The Giants take on the Diamondbacks. Next on the show. Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. You can see a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. A well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performances turned in last night.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. Alex Meyer will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. Angel Pagan will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1.
First pitch, 640.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Ozuna is there, and he has it for the first out. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound, and with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Joe Panik will stand in for the first time here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Got him. And there's something he just may well remember for quite a while. His first big league punch-out. I'm sure he's hoping it'll be the first of many, many more.
And you hear a lot of pitching coaches talking about pitchers letting their defense do the work. But the truth is, if you want to stick around in the big leagues, you're going to have to take matters into your own hands every once in a while, too. In this day and age, you have to be able to strike guys out if you want to be successful.
Barry Bonds will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's a shot out to the alley in right center, and they'll have a 2-out base runner. In fact, maybe good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Buster Posey will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double. Ball one.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
Now a ground ball towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. It's the Giants nothing. Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. And they'll have their work cut out for them as they'll face the guy they call the Bulldog, the veteran right-hander Tim Hudson. And there you see a look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Marcell Ozuna will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
In there, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now Hudson throws over and a dive, but he's back in there. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Stay out of the double play already. Come on, face it now.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. But no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just one on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and beware because he has been off the charts hot here to start the season. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. In the dirt here. And the throw's behind him that time as it gets right by him. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Well, I'm not really quite sure what happened right there. Defensively, you'd think you'd be able to prevent this from happening. But once the ball gets away, the base runner recognizes that everybody's a little bit lost out there, and he's able to take two bases on that play and get all the way to third.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. On 2-2 now, you got to come up with your best pitch right here because this is a definite strikeout situation.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Swinging a high chopper towards first. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Yeah, that's a nice play over there at first to hit his pitcher right in stride. But meanwhile, the run is in to score from third base.
Thomas will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And this ball will be chopped foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
The 2-2 coming. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We move ahead to the top of the second now. D-backs lead it 1-0. Hunter Pence will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Pence.
Get out of here, Giants. Go back to San Francisco.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Swing and a liner towards second. Oh, and he botches it.
Batting sixth, first baseman,
Brandon Belt will take his first cuts now. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 2-1. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
On the ground to second. Echeverria for 1. Relay to first, and Belt is gone. It's a double play.
batting seventh, third baseman, Casey McGee.
Casey McGee will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second.
Come on, Diamondbacks.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Well, he's gotten away here early with leaving some of these pitches out over the middle of the plate, especially to start some of these at-bats.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Diamondbacks lead this one 1-0. Matt Kemp will come forward here to start out the inning against Tim Hudson, one of a handful of guys the Giants have inked to big deals since the end of last year.
Yeah, they definitely opened up the pocketbook. Hunter Pence, he'll be around for 5 more years. Tim Lincecum, he got a 2-year extension, and Buster Posey's going to be in the orange and black through 2021.
And they had Kane and Bumgarner tied up before that, so they've taken care of the guys that have been good to them.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 6th, first baseman,
Mark Trumbo will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. First pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And this will be fouled away. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And Trumbull will reach. He's got a base hit.
And this will bear watching as the game goes on. You know, if he's going to have success here, a lot of it's going to hinge on how he can locate his sinker. That one's too far up in the strike zone. A belt-high sinker is not much more than a flat fastball.
Aaron Hill will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And this is something that you're going to see a little more often when you've got a ground ball pitcher out there. A lot of managers like to start their runners to keep out of the double play situation, and that roll of the dice works out nicely here.
Trumbo leads off at second. Now the pitch. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. On to first, and Hill is a ground out victim. 2 away now.
batting 8th, catcher, Kurt
Kurt Suzuki will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Check back by Hudson. Now the pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Brandon Crawford is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The 2-1. 2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now you can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Now here's the pitch. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. What a stop! Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored an E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
Tim Hudson will step in, and with nobody out, we'll see if they want to let him swing the bat or try to bunt that runner onto third. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Now you can bet he's going to keep right on watching until he gets a strike.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And he'll just try and throw off the pitcher as that's in for strike one.
Yeah, definitely taken there. May very well take another.
A runner at second, nobody out. And Hudson's going to go ahead and put this one down. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder,
Angel Pagan will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Look out, watch the movement.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. And this is grounded foul off to the right past one-time big league outfielder Roberto Kelly in the first base coaching box. So 1-2 with one away. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike three.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. One out and a runner on second base. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Kemp comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Joe Panik will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Hold him back right here. Come on now, let's go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. Thomas has got it, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Alex Meyer makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Alex Meyer.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt is there to make the catch, and it's one pitch, one gone here in the bottom of the third.
Yep, that's a pitcher up there, all right. Sounded like he hit that ball with a rolled-up Sunday newspaper.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. First pitch coming. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Let's go, D-back!
This is hit to the right side and into right field. It's a 2-for-2 start for him tonight, a base hit.
Sometimes, especially when you're down in the count, you just got to take whatever the pitcher gives you. He's not trying to muscle up on something, not even really trying to drive anything. He's just trying to make contact, put the ball in play, and good things wind up happening for him.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time.
Come on, Diamondbacks!
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
Let's go, D-back!
And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
Oh, man, these are outs that you have to count on getting. You already guessed right, and you pitched out. And even just an average throw at this point is going to nail him at second base. But you can see here, this one's off to the left side of the bag, and by the time he reels it in, that runner's able to slide in there safely.
And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2.
You can do it!
Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike three, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Here we go! Drive him in now!
Michael Lee is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
All right, Michael, here we go. Here we go!
Fouled straight back. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Barry Bonds will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Left fielder, Barry Bonds.
First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Buster Posey will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a bullet back up the middle. And roving for it is Hill, but it's by him into center, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Hunter Pence will stand in. A base hit his first time around. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It's there, and he is out trying to steal second as he's nailed by Suzuki.
Well, there's a reason why most cleanup hitters don't make good stolen base guys, and I think this is Exhibit A right here. I mean, he never had a chance.
Now he changes up on him with success. Couldn't do anything with that one. It's 0-2.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Giants are down quietly. They're down 1-0. Thomas will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, number 24.
Here we go.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. A A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. One 0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Mark Trumbo will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Go, Diamondbacks.
Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Let's go, D-back.
Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hudson up to an even 60 pitches after that last one. 2-1. And looked like the cut fastball there as it's hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pagan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nice work that time by Tim Hudson. His club trails 1-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco.
Overrated.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
1-0 on the way. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Casey McGee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Easy, just settle down now.
Taking Old away that time, it's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, and he's trying to make sure that he doesn't allow that first walk. He's worked it back to full count now after being behind in the count 3-0.
3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Yeah, we'll take it.
In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Now a throw over to first, runner back safely. Up top, it's 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
He swings at anything. Throw it anywhere.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Come on now.
And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball, 3-1.
No. Shut him down.
Comes set, now the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Tim Hudson will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Angel Pagan will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Get me out here. Swing.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Get this strike out, man!
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Aaron Hill will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Aaron Hill.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Into right center, and they'll get a man aboard to start the inning. That's a base hit.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that's off his leg on the mound. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Alex Meyer will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. In the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate, and that'll keep the runner at third. One-0 pitch now. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
We're gonna bleed you, husband!
The 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, 3-1, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Swing and a high chopper. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well, only down 2-0. Still plenty of time left to turn it around.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that misses 1-1. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Arizona's on top, 2-0. Joe Panik will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Opposite field to left. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
And that's just some bad luck right there. With the outfield at their normal depth, this ball might have gotten down. But with them playing in, well, it's a completely different story.
Barry Bonds will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here at the last 2 pitches.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Buster Posey will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Boy, he is just wearing guys out with that two-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside, he's really hitting his spots well.
2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Throw over to the bag, and late reactions, and they got him.
This is all about quickness with the right-handed pitcher on the mound. Here, they catch him in between steps that time, and the result is an easy pickoff.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
And the payoff pitch here is hit on the ground down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now to the bottom of the 6th inning. D-backs lead it 2-0. Javier Lopez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Javier Lopez.
Adeiny Echeverria will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting. Right fielder,
Michael Lee will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
All right, Michael.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
Well, he's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were two tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. On to first, and there were two down.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. But somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Thomas will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first two at-bats. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One, two. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the D-backs 2 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. And there is Hunter Pence. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Hunter Pence.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Brandon Belt will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. For Pence, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Kemp has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. The relay throw, and he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Casey McGee will stand in as the possible tying run, but first he'll be looking to get that runner in from third. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Lee has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down 2-0. Matt Kemp will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Mark Trumbo will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Come on, Mark.
Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
The 1-1. Fouled back. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Aaron Hill will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Well, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
On the ground down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is a hard-hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Sergio Romo will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning.
Seventh spot, number 54, Sergio Romo. Now playing third base and batting in the ninth spot, number 13, Joaquin Arias.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in with a run in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
DJ LeMahieu will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, DJ LeMahieu.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a ground ball to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Oliver
attention,
Perez will come on
Now
and make
pitching
his
for the
fourth
Diamondbacks,
appearance in this
Number
campaign.
59, Oliver Perez.
Brandon Crawford will get us going now in the top half of the eighth.
Leading off for the Giants, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Just a great at-bat here to start the inning against a tough
baseman
left-handed
number 13,
pitcher. You see him stay on this pitch all the way. He's aboard here with a leadoff single.
Joaquin Arias will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And another fastball, but this one finds the zone. 1-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Angel Pagan will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And there's the old slider from Perez. It's strike one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Oh, staying with the slider here, but he doesn't get the same result. He got the swing and miss on the last pitch. Not so fortunate here as this one gets turned around for 2 bases.
Joe Panik will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Ball 2.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Barry Bonds will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Giants leave a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Marcell Ozuna will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
Let's go! Here we go.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Adeiny Echeverria waits on deck. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Adeiny Echeverria will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Bonds will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Michael Lee will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
All right, let's go. Base hit here. Here we go.
On the ground for Crawford, this could be two. There's one. On the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Thomas will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Come on, let's get a hit.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Matt Kemp will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Come on now. Michael, yard here.
Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change.
Knock it out, Joe.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And this is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. Now the relay home. And they will not get him at the plate as 2 runs are in, and it's 5-0.
And you know, that one might be the one that breaks the camel's back right there. A 3-run deficit was going to be tough enough, but now it's up to 5 after that. And it might be about time to wave the white flag out there.
George Cantos will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Mark Trumbo will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Club, club, throw.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Come on, man. Get that mini.
Kemp off a second. Now the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
You can do it.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Brad Ziegler is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 29, Brad.
Buster Posey will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Let's go.
Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Hunter Pence will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Come on now. It's our house, baby.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, digging for 2 now.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a 2-base error.
Brandon Belt will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1.
He's going to get a visit from his catcher here because even though he got away with that last pitch, it was right down the middle of the plate, nowhere near the target. And this is not the guy you want to start missing your location with.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Norichika Aoki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Norichika Aoki.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And that one's going to hurt. No doubt about it. I can tell you one thing, though. He won't give that pitcher any satisfaction by rubbing it.
Brandon Crawford will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Let's get this batter. Anything up quick.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Pence takes his lead at second, and the pitch. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. And, strike three called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 5-0. Good night from Phoenix.
Final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Giants, no runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. A reminder that Postcane Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.